Coming up inside LSU Gymnastics, we'll have all the highlights from the Tigers' big road score meet at Texas on Saturday night. And then we'll have a sit-down with Ashleigh Clare-Kearney, a two-time national champion and former Tiger. And then, of course, we'll look ahead to the Southeastern Conference Championships coming up inside LSU Gymnastics.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Breaux is brought to you each week by Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's #1 copier dealer. Gulf Coast Office Products. Sigma Engineers. Sigma Engineers is thankful to our clients who trust us year after year and to the commitment of our selfless employees who bring such great talents to our company. With experts in every discipline, our dedication to safety and quality sets us apart as one of the leaders in the petrochemical industry. Women's Hospital. It's not about being the best. It's about being the best version of yourself. Be the best you with help from Women's Center for Wellness. And Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending, the way homebuyers prefer it. Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Breaux is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Breaux is brought to you each week by Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's #1 copier dealer. Gulf Coast Office Products.
Welcome to Inside LSU Gymnastics. Along with head coach Dee Breaux, I'm Mike Smith. Today from the Janice and Billy Guitro floor area in the LSU Gymnastics Training Center here in Baton Rouge. And Dee, right off the bat, a fantastic way to end the regular season at Texas Women's, a quad meet with Oregon State, New Hampshire, and the home team, Texas Women's. Another fabulous road score for LSU. I know that you have to be excited about the body of work for the regular season.
Well, Mike, we kind of told the kids exactly how we wanted this meet to play out and what we wanted it to emulate, and it was all about using this as preparation, not looking beyond, but as preparation for the SEC championship. The rotation was exactly what we'll have at SECs, and there was so much noise in there. It was very loud, and I think it was a great preparation. And
your Tigers start off and shot out of a cannon on the uneven bars. I know you had to be pleased with handstands and landings. We've talked about it all season here on Inside LSU Gymnastics, and it really came to a head on Saturday night.
It was a very consistent performance, and consistency wins. And you know, we keep telling the kids we want to get this much better, and we really did. I feel like on every event there was just some things that really shined for us.
Maya Hambrick right off the bat, 9.925 effort, and how about this landing on this routine?
It was beautiful. Great handstands. Her release move has a lot of confidence. She's very aggressive when she leaves the bar. We were excited that that was like the second set in our lineup. Mentioning Simona also did a great job.
Absolutely did. And how nice was it to have Lexi Priestman back in the uneven bars here this week at Texas Women's?
She's a competitor. I mean, look how aggressive she is, and you know, the amplitude in her skills, and it's a routine that really fits where she is right now in her mending shoulders and ankles, and you know, things that we're trying to pace. But when you see how well she executes and how eager she is, and then she attacks that dismount, and bam, another stick.
Another stuck landing and a 9.925 indeed. And Sarah Finnegan, who has really come on in the second half of this season, has been coming back from illness and has just been fantastic on bars and beam that we'll get to in a few minutes.
And you know, she looks good in purple. I think she is just coming around every meet. She just gets better and better, and you know, there's a tiger inside of her, and she comes out when it's meet time.
Nearly perfect 9.95 effort for Sarah Finnegan on the road at TWU, and then you end up with your bars anchor. Shea Zamardi has been solid all season.
Really good routine. She was great in her handstands, and the thing that separates that routine, and the reason it's at the end of the lineup, it's the difficulty is spread throughout, and she has a big dismount. The thing that we saw her, a little stutter step in the dismount, but that gets better each week.
Fantastic bars effort, got great momentum going into the balance beam, Dee, and Erin McAdeg steps up for you with a 9.825 road effort. She continues to be a consistent performer in that leadoff spot.
A great routine. She She did not take the pause that she needed to take when she turned to address her leap combination, got a little ahead of herself, so she didn't get a heavy hit for that break.
Juliana Canamella, how great has she been stepping in as a freshman and filling in some key spots throughout this regular season?
Did a great job, and we are continuing to push her in practice, and lots of drills, lots of things that we want to see get better, but I'm going to say it again, consistency wins. She did a great job in that middle spot.
9.825 effort for the freshman from Waxhaw, North Carolina, and she performed beautifully in that raucous, a small arena there at TWU. Had folks hanging all over wanting to see the Fighting Tigers.
A lot of Tiger fans there too.
Absolutely, from North Texas.
Yeah.
And then you round out the beam lineup, you have Sydney Ewing, the junior from Acadiana, right down the road, and she just continues to be a rock solid performer.
Beautiful beam routine. The amplitude, the aggressiveness that she shows right there, and she kind of sets up the end of the lineup, that number 4 spot. I'm just really happy with how she's performing. Little lack of amplitude in the dismount. Let's talk about the good stuff. Let's point out, that's got to get a little bit better for SECs.
9.85 road score is nothing to shake your head at. That was really fantastic for Sid. And then you move to Sarah Finnegan with a 9.9 effort, Dee Dee. And again, we mentioned it, between her bars and her beam, her freshman campaign has gotten better each and every week.
I don't know how it's going to shake loose in the end, but this performance, her bar performance, to me, this is freshman of the year kind of stuff. She was fabulous. The focus, the concentration, but you look at the internal and how she focuses and how she prepares herself and her commitment, her dedication, and I'm all about Sarah Finnegan again and again and again. She's doing a great job for us.
It was absolutely fantastic at Texas Women's. The Fighting Tigers with a huge 197.825 road score to take down 3 opponents. And when we come back after this timeout, we'll take a look at the second half of this final road meet of the regular season in 2016. This gymnastics moment brought to you by Sigma Engineering. Sigma engineers and constructors. Safety, relationships, quality, excellence, engineering done right.
My favorite memory is when we were in Las Vegas for our meet and I got to anchor floor for the first time. And as soon as I nailed my double back, I knew it was going to be a great floor routine.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Dee Breaux is brought to you each week by Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending, the way home buyers prefer it.
Welcome back to Inside LSU Gymnastics from the Gymnastics Training Center here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge. And Dee Dee, the first half of the meet at Texas Women's, you really enjoyed that crowd, and you could tell you were feeding off all those great Tiger fans around that rather small gym there, but they were packed to the rafters, and it led you with some momentum, I think, into the floor exercise, and Sydney Ewing in the third rotation got you off to a great start.
Her tumbling was so good, and her execution, but her performance, and we talked about Ashleigh Clare-Kearney and the great job that she does in choreographing, and these routines really fit these individuals. But she started us off, and what a great start-off routine that is.
A 9.9 road score on the floor to start you off. It doesn't get much better than that in the number 1 spot on the road, and particularly, but that really sets up, and Mckenna Kelly comes out as a freshman, and she's gotten better each and every week. But one of the things that I think has been interesting to watch is that her flight skills in the air and how she's beginning to land is just at an elite level.
She's not struggling to land. She's actually executing her landings, which is such a nice thing to begin to see happen. I think, moving into the postseason, these meets of preparation have really served her well. just learning what it's like to follow someone and build on their performance.
It was a 9-9 for the native Texan back home in the big star state there. But I tell you, Simona, it comes up in that third spot, Dee, and a 9-9 as well. And it just is amazing to see how that former floor champion in the SEC continues to just roll through the season.
You know, Mike, that routine could easily be any team's last routine. And she's really performing that routine. It's a fun routine. She loves it.
It was another 9-9 for Jessica Simona, and then really a big buzz in the arena for Randy Wyrick. What a fun routine, Dee Dee, and she is just absolutely eating it up.
She brings it. You know, it's her personality. It's what she's, you know, and she wants to perform in Cirque. And this is a performance right here, and this is an example of someone that is very committed, and every year she has gotten better and better and better, and did not compete in floor a lot until this year.
That's
so we are so excited about her.
A 9-9-2-5 effort for the senior from Las Vegas, Nevada. And then how about your floor anchor for the LSU Tigers, Ashleigh Nat, setting an LSU record with now 5 perfect 10s between 2 events. The first Tiger to go 5 times perfect 10 in any particular season, and she was an exclamation point on the floor at Texas
Well,
Women's.
when you look at the opening pass, the double layout, her middle pass, the twist is just getting so tight and so clean, and then to finish with a beautiful double pike, that is difficulty. You get a 10 on that many movable parts, that's a 10.
Back-to-back perfect 10s for Ashleigh Nat on the floor. Of course, she ended the home slate with a 10 in front of the home fans, and then delighted the Texas fans as well. And then the Tigers, Dee Dee, you just roll right on into the vault. And of course, it's a bit unusual that you finish on the vault as a road team, but you mentioned at the top, that's the rotation that you figure to have in the SEC championships.
Yeah, and you know, Juliana starts us off, 9-9 start value. Really good vault. It's nice and high, it's well executed. You know, more practice this week. The second person is opening up with a 10-0 start value vault, and then we kind of alternate as we go down the lineup. So,
that's a good point.
Bob has done a great job. The execution in these vaults, the body position in the air is where we have been focusing, and now it's just imperative that we take that stretch to the floor. And you look at what Sarah Finnegan did. Beautiful, beautiful stuck vault. Jessica Simona, let's talk about the execution in the air, how tight her body is in the air. This is only her 3rd time competing in the lineup for us, so we're hoping as we move into the postseason that she's going to begin to settle herself down and be able to drop that right into a good stick.
And then Bugs Nat rounds you out as the vault anchor with a 9.95 score and a 10.0 start value.
Yeah, and it was beautiful, 9.95 vault, a little bit of a foot shuffle on the landing, but when you've got, let's say, movable parts again, that's a double full, and you got that much going on in the air, and a lot of momentum, a lot of force to bring that thing down and stick it. That vault will compete with anybody in the country.
Dee Dee, and I tell you quickly, we have to mention for the 4th meet in a row, over 99 points for the Tigers in the second half of the meet. That's the way you want to end these things moving into the championship portion of your season.
But you know, you can't think about the score, you can't talk about the scores. You got to get in the gym and work on the scores and work on the execution so that they're confident in their preparation.
Big win for the Fighting Tigers over 3 opponents. LSU moves to 13-2 to finish the regular season, 6-1 in the Southeastern Conference. It was a big regular season, and there's so much more to come. This week's Exceptional Performance brought to you by Woman's Hospital. It's not about being the best, it's about being the best version of yourself. Be the best you with help from Women's Center for Wellness. Our exceptional performance of the week, we're going to give it to the LSU freshmen. Dee Dee, how about how they've come around this entire season?
You know, Mike, we've watched them all season long, and this upper class group have carried the water all season. And as we progressed into the middle of the season, we began to see Sarah Finnegan flourish. And then all of a sudden, here comes Mckenna Kelly. And then Juliana has just been, you know, hanging around all season long in different events, but she is doing a great job. And then Lexi Priestman this week hit it out of the park in a big way, in a bar spot that we really need to fill. So I think you're right. They're exceptional.
4 exceptional freshmen for our exceptional performance of the week.
You'll have more time to enjoy your life when you're more effective at work. So no matter how you define success, Savin Systems give you the tools you need to succeed. Contact us to learn more about Savins advanced document management systems and make your office more effective. Savin works here.
Call us at Gulf Coast Office Products and see how we can impact your business.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Breaux is brought to you each week by Women's Hospital. It's not about being the best. It's about being the best version of yourself. Be the best you with help from Women's Center for Wellness.
LSU's Ashleigh Clare-Kearney is a two-time national champion for the Fighting Tigers, and for the past 6 seasons, she's been a volunteer assistant coach. She's an attorney, and she's an incredibly accomplished young woman, and our Garrett Walbert had a chance to sit down with her to talk about what LSU Gymnastics means to her and what LSU Gymnastics is with her on the floor. This week's Inside feature brought to you by Sigma Engineering. Sigma engineers and constructors. Safety, relationships, quality, excellence. Engineering done right.
For 2 years running, the LSU Gymnastics program has been the nation's top-ranked floor exercise team, earning 8 perfect 10s since 2014. The architect of the Tigers' dynamic floor program is former national champion Ashleigh Clare-Kearney. Known as ACK, Clare-Kearney has served as LSU's volunteer assistant coach for the last 6 seasons while pursuing 2 graduate degrees and working in a law office in Baton Rouge. Under ACK's tutelage, Lamencia Hall developed the nation's #1 ranked floor routine, winning 4 consecutive SEC titles.
I knew I wanted to be involved in the program. I just couldn't see myself just walking away. And I know my eligibility was up, but I still wanted to remain a part of LSU Gymnastics just because of the impact it had on my life and the impact that Dee and Bob had on me as well. And so it was truly an honor, still is, every single day. I love being a part of LSU Gymnastics in any capacity that I can be, and I do everything I can to be a positive impact and kind of make a splash in my own special way with the girls that come in each year.
She's tough, and she's very honest with them, and she calls them to task. And I think that the kids really enjoy that tough relationship, but Ashleigh's a great listener, and she gives them very good advice.
4 Tiger gymnasts earned All-American honors on floor last season, including Ashleigh Nat, who finished in the top 10 nationally. Now a junior, Nat has scored 3 perfect 10s in 2016 and has risen to the top-ranked floor performer in America.
I don't give her corrections. I don't tell her stretch your takeoffs, make sure you absorb your landings, because I don't want her to overthink it. I just literally want her to go out there and have fun, because that's what she does so well. Bringing the crowd into it, adding her own little flair at the end, because she's not naturally just this, she's throwing in these hip hop moves, and she's not naturally a hip hop dancer, so it's funny. It's great to see her having the success that she's having in general, but absolutely the success she's had on the floor this season.
The diverse dance routines and high-profile tumbling passes are a hallmark of Clare-Kearney's choreography. She strives to bring out the personality of each student athlete.
You know, every girl inspires me a little differently. They dance so differently, their personalities are so different. They like different styles of music. So for the most part, they have an idea of what they want to do. I have an idea, and we mesh those ideas together.
ACK reflects on the creative decisions with her gymnasts that have pushed LSU to #1.
Randy picked her own floor music. I added a couple things that I felt were important, or I felt that would set her over the top. But she pretty much picked her own music. She is a natural dancer. She can do anything you tell her to. Hip hop, anything with elegance, grace. She can do anything. And so I knew that was going to be really fun. It was going to be really fun to work with her. And everything that I did, she did a little bit better. So it was really easy. Right in the heart of our floor lineup, we have Mckenna Kelly and Jessica Simona. 2 very different dancers, both extremely powerful, but in a different way. They bring 2 very different dynamics to the floor lineup. Mckenna, she worked tirelessly to get my approval and to be at a point where she was relaxed and she looked like she was having fun. And she has power that is tremendous. Jessica actually went first last year every meet, which may or may not have hurt her score, but she never said anything, she never had any complaints, and she has the probably most difficult floor routine in the country. She opens with a pass that not very many people do, and her second pass is a pass that most people open with. And she does it effortlessly. And so I think she's definitely rewarded for that. So I'm excited to see her come into her own and really sell the last 4 or 5 meets that we have upcoming.
Reporting for Inside LSU Gymnastics, I'm Garrett Wolver.
When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. David specializes in helping first-time home buyers, offering conventional, FHA, VA, RD, construction, and jumbo loans. David takes the hassle out of getting a home loan while making you feel right at home. Lending the way you like it. Call David today, 921-8152.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Breaux is brought to you each week by Sigma Engineers and Constructors. Safety, relationships, quality, excellence. Engineering done right.
Well, now we turn the page to the championship portion of the 2016 gymnastics season. The Fighting Tigers will go up against the evening session, Dee Dee, in the SEC championships, but it really does get you set up for what's to come.
It does. It's all about consistency. It's all about just going there and doing what you do in practice and trusting your team, trusting the people that are around you, and relaxing and having fun. The team that's having the fun down there is going to be the team that's going to win.
And speaking of win, the Fighting Tigers looking to win the SEC championship in the 2016 season. A look ahead brought to you by Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's #1 copier dealer, Gulf Coast Office Products. Well, this is our final show for the 2016 season, and it's been a fantastic one, not only for the LSU Tigers, but also for us here inside LSU Gymnastics. It wouldn't have been possible without the great support of all of our sponsors that have been so strong for us all season. And Dee Dee, now we continue to move on, as we said, in the championship portion, and it's all about the social media from here on out.
Well, it is, Mike, and our fans have been so critical to our success and the support that we've had in this incredible facility, the TAF support, the athletic department support, and this great university. So, it's thank you from LSU Gymnastics, because we have enjoyed it.
Well, right off the bat, tickets for not only the SEC championships but also beyond can be had at lsutix.net, and you can follow the Tigers on the road. If you're not able to travel, of course, that social media is just a click away. LSU Gym over on Instagram, our official LSU Facebook page as well. Just look for LSU Gymnastics, and then of course on Twitter at LSU Gym. It's a great way to keep up with what's going on, not only behind the scenes as the Tigers travel, but also how the meets are progressing as well. We do a fantastic job, and kudos to Jake Terry inside the athletic department for that. So for everyone involved in this fantastic season, we thank you for watching each and every week inside LSU Gymnastics. We'll see you down the road.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Breaux has been brought to you by Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's #1 copier dealer, Gulf Coast Office Products. Sigma Engineers. Sigma Engineers is thankful to our clients who trust us year after year, and to the commitment of our selfless employees who bring such great talents to our company. With experts in every discipline, our dedication to safety and quality sets us apart as one of the leaders in the petrochemical industry. Women's Hospital. It's not about being the best. It's about being the best version of yourself. Be the best you with help from Women's Center for Wellness. And Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending the way home buyers prefer it. Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Breaux is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network.